Hi everyone, I'm Courtney, and I'm doing the new to Booktube tag. Fuck. Hello, it's your girl Courtney. I'm gonna do the new to Booktube tag, which was created by Between Chapters on YouTube, I believe. I'm just gonna try power through this time round. Question 1, where are you joining us from? I live in New Zealand, in Auckland City, which is very, very rainy and horribly hot at the same time right now. I've had the windows open all day and I feel disgusting. How old are you? I am 19 and I'm going to be 20 in a month. Why did you join Booktube? I suppose I wanted to make friends with people who read. Not that I don't have friends in real life who read, but people who are passionate about talking extensively about what they read. Right now my only outlet for that is Goodreads, which I'm still breaking into. The other reason I wanted to join Booktube is because mostly, and not entirely, but perhaps just what I've come across, mostly Booktube seems to be centered on young adult fiction, which I pretty much actively dislike, aside from a few nostalgic classics like The Hunger Games, I suppose. I was interested in talking about the books that I enjoyed, which I'll get into in a second. What is the meaning behind my channel name? My channel name is my name. What types of books do you read? What do you want to talk about here? I'd say the main genre of books I read range from children's literature, sci-fi, mystery, horror, either really gothic or incredibly sweet. Who are some of your favourite authors? Immediately coming to mind is Lemony Snicket, of course. Gillian Flynn, I think, encapsulates what I like about mystery, what I like about vaguely horrifying mystery. And Neil Gaiman. What's the last book I read? The Case Against Satan by Ray Russell. This was simultaneously irrelevantly religious, scary, a little bit scary, and kind of heretical, which I liked. It felt very classic. I haven't actually read The Exorcist by Blatty, so I was going in a little bit blind. It's fun. What am I currently reading? Songs of a Dead Dreamer and Grim Scribe by Thomas Ligotti. Ligotti? I don't know. As you can see, I'm on a little bit of a Penguin Classics horror buzz. I just picked these up from the library. I'm a big library booktuber, you'll find out, because I cannot afford to buy books. What do you use for bookmarks? I use bookmarks for bookmarks. I also occasionally use receipts and money. Sometimes I just use money. Show us your current to-be-read pile. Okay. What have we got? This isn't technically all of it, but currently on my to-be-read shelf, I have Lucky by Alice Sebold, which is an autobiographical account of her rape, so that'll be fun. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte, something that I've had on my shelf since intermediate school when my year 8 teacher lended it to me. Nearly 20 now. Bridget Jones' Diary by Helen Fielding. Not something I usually read, but I fucking love Renee Zellweger, so this better just work out. The Rehearsal by Eleanor Catton. I tried to get into this probably about a year ago when I got it. This wasn't meshing, which is odd because I'm also an actor and usually I love things about theatre and the heightened melodrama of performing, so maybe when I give it another shot. Which do I prefer, hardcover or paperback? Paperback, realistically paperback, it's easier to use. Hardcover for the aesthetics. Ebooks or physical books? Physical books, I've never really read ebooks. I don't have an e-reader or anything like that. I do like owning a physical book, but I'm very much against the pretentious snobbery of pretending that somehow a physical book is inherently more intellectual than using an e-reader or a Kindle. Honestly, the only e-reading I do is reading fan fiction. So, owning or borrowing books. Obviously, if I can, owning. But realistically, I can't buy every book I want to read. I'm also afraid, unlike some booktubers it would seem, of owning books that I really didn't like. I'd almost rather read a book at the library first, and then if I love it, buy it or get it as a gift because I know it's something I'm going to want on my shelf. What book or series got you into reading? So, it's a cliche, but obviously Harry Potter. About age 6 or 7 I started reading Harry Potter, and then I'm not quite sure of a timeline, but very soon after that, A Series of Unfortunate Events by Lemony Snicket. Obviously I love Harry Potter, but I feel like a lot's been said about that. I love a series of unfortunate events. I love it. It was a huge part of my childhood, and it's still a huge part of my life now. I am dying for the Netflix TV show. I'm losing my mind over the Netflix TV show, which comes out very soon. So yeah, a series of unfortunate events, which is a very literary series as well. The characters are all about reading and learning, which I like. How cheesy is that? Which I like. Ooh, I like characters that read. I just kind of hate that. My favourite character is Count Olaf, who pretends to be very anti-intellectual. So there you go. How did I discover Booktube? Can't remember. I became aware of Booktube probably about a year ago now, and that was probably out of the result of just Googling a review and finding a video for it. And since then, I've been subscribed to quite a few people. What challenges do you think you'll face with your own channel? Probably maintaining the energy required to consistently update and think of new content, but I do really want to do this. I'm not hugely concerned with racking up a huge subscriber count, just building a small community of people who can interact with me, hopefully, so I'm not screaming into the void. But besides that, I think it'll be okay. I think I can just, I always have a lot to say. Basically, I always have a lot to say, so if I can just continue to unself-consciously, or as best I can, unself-consciously say it into the camera at rapid speed, I will. Where else can you find me? Well, in the description bar below, I'll put my Goodreads account, and I'll link my Twitter below. I'm sweating like a pig. It's very muggy here. Hopefully I can get into this. Hopefully somebody will watch this, but hey, if nobody does, it's alright. I'm just screaming into the void. I'm just looking for a distraction for my mentally ill ass, and hey, we're here. It'll be fun. Also, just a few more facts about me. I'm very gay. I love film. I'm almost more of a film hoe than I am a book hoe, but I'm trying to get back into reading, thus the creation of this channel. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. It's been good. See you later. Bye. Sayonara. Okay.